Tell me when.
Almost ready.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna poop at some point.
Do it. I mean, start the episode, don't poop.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps.
Hi.
Hey, we found Goro.
Well, I found the lonely Pokemon corner.
Oh,
They just kind of stand.
Yeah, I wonder why they're
far
lonely.
away Well, it's so this is supposed to be like a construction site, I guess, and they're like the workers, but they're not doing anything.
Right.
Hey, buddy. I don't know what'll be going here, but at least we've compacted the soil with a good bulldoze.
You gotta start from a firm base, you know? Fuck, I can't. Do you know who's Gary Owens?
No.
He was an amazing voice actor. He did the Space Quest games, he was on Laugh-In. He's really talented.
Nope.
He used to have really funny... Oh, fuck, what was an example?
Grow.
He used to do, like, these radio things like, Have you ever said to yourself, boy, I'd like a career in radio? If you said yes, then you're going about it all wrong. You should say it to someone else. Like, that kind of shit. Like, I fucking love it.
No, I don't know him.
Oh, alright. I'll look him up.
Were you just trying to imitate his voice?
No, I can't imitate his voice. He had golden pipes. He passed away this past year. Super bummer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I loved him though.
Wait, he was in Space Ghost?
Space Quest.
Space
Actually, no,
Quest.
he was in Space Ghost. I think he was the voice of Space Ghost.
No. The voice of Space Ghost was... Why is the name escaping me? I've met him many times. It was not him.
Okay.
It was not. I guarantee you it was not.
And not even the old Space Ghost from like way
Well,
back
I don't
in
know
the
about
day?
the old Space
I
Ghost.
think that was him.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast was... how do I not remember his name? I've met him so many times. He used to go to like every con that I was at until I was just like, oh, hi, you.
I'll look it
Because I
up.
started being guests at the same con. I'm sure he has zero memory of me. But I remember him at least as much as not remembering his name.
Space.
Oh, Ghost doesn't affect Dark. My bad. I'm gonna use Leafage. What the fuck was his name? Steve is something normal.
George Lowe?
George Lowe. That's it.
It wasn't Steve, but it could have been.
Steve Lowe.
Yeah.
Steve High.
George Steve.
Yeah, he's got a very good voice. He was, actually, I've told this story on Grumps before about George Lowe.
Tell it to me again.
But yeah, it was the last time I met him.
Mm-hmm.
It was at a panel, and he was doing a panel, and
Murderer grew to level 9.
I was,
Good for
and
him.
like I've been to a lot of his panels, and he's just a really good improviser.
Mhm.
And I think a lot of the stuff on Space Ghost Coast to Coast was improvised.
No shit.
And I just I raised my hand and I was like, how did you get so good at improvising? Did you go to a school for it or something? And then he was like, a school? And then everybody laughed, and I was like, but there are schools. I was like, am I stupid? I don't.
Yeah.
And it made me feel like an asshole. So
That's great.
yeah, so
Nice story.
That's my memory of George Lowe.
Good time. We sure had some good times together.
No, he's a nice guy.
Right.
Yeah, all the other times I've ever met him, he was nice.
And
but
it was Gary Owens who was the
original voice of Space Ghost.
Do you realize the fucking odds of that? Like, me saying, you were like, is he the voice of Space Ghost, thinking someone else, and then he actually was that voice in addition to the other person you were thinking of?
Yeah.
The odds against that are fucking astronomical.
Yeah.
Well-
No, I didn't ask it. You said Space Quest, and I heard it as Space Ghost.
Oh, right.
And then you were like,
But he
no,
was
Space
both.
Quest. Yeah.
It's still crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
Let's... These music changes are great. Oh, damn it.
Well, that's the whole thing, is they're ignoring them.
Oh.
These guys are kind of a joke. Why you trying to act hard when you're already hard as bone out here, homie?
Oh my god, they're like the top that guy for the new generation.
Let's check these fools. What if they just sped up so fast? They just, whoa! Just start
Whoa!
flying off into space.
Like both their arms break.
Oh my, how terrifying. Only thieves steal people's Pokemon. I won't stand for it. Dang, dude, I wasn't it. I'll ask you to take care of that one. I'll get rid of this one.
Yeah, I'll take the small child girl.
And I'll take the girl, maybe? Yo, check out how I changed the game with my mad Pokemon skills.
I'm sure this section of the game will age well in 10 to 15 years.
Why?
Let me check out this girl with my mad Pokemon skills. People would be like, Dad, no one talks like that anymore.
Well, I think the whole idea is these guys are already outdated.
Oh.
Like that's they're a joke.
Well, I guess I'm just such a fucking dad that I can't even pick up on dad jokes.
Like maybe it's like a statement because this game was made for like more adult fans of the Pokemon series.
Is that right? It definitely seems more like tongue-in-cheek than the other ones.
Yeah. And ha! Gotcha, bitch.
Nice.
I don't think it's very effective.
Great.
Well, my Flug is pretty cool. So now that I have EXP share, I can just use one Pokemon for the rest of the game and everybody's fine.
Tits.
Yeah, it's the best. Honestly works out in my favor.
Ow, ow.
Well, I think they also made it better in this game because, like, I think they just gives everybody the same amount of EXP that the person fighting got.
Oh.
Like, it used to split it up.
Right.
So, like, your Pokemon would level slower, but they'd all level evenly.
Mm-hmm.
But in this one, it's just like, fuck it, whatever. Just everybody gets a million billion points.
Yeah, you've all been complaining about this for 20 years, so we'll figure it out.
Honestly, it's true. Like, just the shit of, like, you press Y to throw a Pokeball out. Like, they could have done that fucking years ago.
That Zubat dying really had like a oh my god kind of.
And there's so many different versions of it. Now that somebody pointed out that Oh My Car is from Final Fight.
Yeah.
So there's like the arcade version, and then there's the Super Nintendo version, and then there's like other region versions. Mm-hmm. And then there's like different port versions, like the TurboGrafx version or something. And they all have different fucking oh my god. Like there's this one that's like even worse.
When did that cover Imagine Babies? Was that it? Imagine Party Babies? I think that's the episode where we discovered our love for that.
Oh my god.
So funny.
But there's one where he's just like you can hear the room he's in. It's like so bad.
It's great.
He's like, oh my car.
I must admit, I've been wondering about you since I saw you at the trainer's school. Professor Kiki brought you along, and you and your Pokemon seem to defeat our teacher so effortlessly. Very well then, allow me to see if you're ready for my trial.
Oh, I gotta fight him. Jesus.
Now that we're friends and we've teamed up against someone, let's beat the shit out of each other.
Behold, the magnificent Pokemon of the one and only character. Is his name, I guess. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 80 to 90% sure Captain Ilima is a boy.
I think I can't tell.
Like 80 to 90% sure.
That's a very neutral sweater vest.
Yeah. Like it could go both ways, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if it turned out Ilima was a girl.
Right. We'll just say Captain.
Captain Lil.
Yeah. You young goose.
Hey, young goose.
Hey, chill out, you fucking young goose.
Young goose is strong against ghost because he's a normal type. Normal type is immune to ghost.
Are there more types than there were before? I don't remember half of this stuff.
Depending
from
on which
Red.
before you're talking. Are you talking about red?
Like Fire Red, yeah.
Yeah, there's tons more types. Well, not tons. There's fairy. Well, because the first red had so little.
Oh my god, there's like a million. Did I say a million? I meant one. I meant one.
My thought process was in the original Pokemon Red, there were very few types.
It's just like 1 million, but take out the million part, and there you have it.
They kept adding more types, and then when they remade Fire Red, there were like the new types in it.
Okay.
So there were like Steel type and Dark type.
Boy, that really does have a Donald Trump look to it.
Yes.
You were not kidding.
Yeah. Well,
That's-
thanks
that's an
for
angry-looking
freeing
dude.
up storage space. That's
And
nice.
by the way, for those of you at home, I don't care who you voted for. You can have whatever political opinions you want, but you cannot deny Donald Trump is an angry dude, and that mongoose represents him very well.
Could that little pop? Hold on. I gotta get rid of this fucking thing pop up.
Wait, why don't you just fucking free up storage space? You're running low.
It went away.
Yeah, you're running low on storage space.
I had to move across the whole room to get to the fucking keyboard, and then shit just went away.
You gotta visit the website to make more storage space.
No, I would wish they would stop. Like, why don't they just make computers now where it's just Windows?
Oh man.
It's not like Windows plus Energy Saver plus Asus driver storage and then Norton anti-dick butt and like Like I'm so sick of it.
Oh man, you have Norton anti-dick butt?
Every single one has a fucking pop-up that shows up like 5 minutes after you boot.
Did you?
Like it doesn't show up when you boot. It shows up like it's like I'm gonna turn on my computer and play Overwatch.
Did you have to install dick butt, or does that just come with it?
What?
It's about to send in Smeargle.
What? So, and then you fucking.
I let you rant for too long, and you forgot your own rant, like the beginning of it.
You load up your computer, you load up Overwatch, and you're like, I'm gonna get into a game, and then it gets into the game, and then suddenly it's like, do you want to update your Asus drivers? And it's like, oh my god, why?
I love this Pokemon.
Smeargle?
His beret is an acorn.
Oh yeah. Well, he's like.
And he's got like a paintbrush for his own tail.
Yeah, he's like the artist Pokemon.
Oh my god, I love him.
So his thing is if I'm remembering this correctly, the only.
How'd you like that, artist? How'd you like murderer?
The only move that Smeargle learns is Sketch.
Damn.
So he has the move Sketch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he learns it over and over and over again.
Right.
And what it does is he
becomes a master painter.
He permanently gets the last move that the opponent Pokemon used.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you can like make him be. Oh shit, he only owns teleport. Fuck. So you can make him like this unstoppable monster with like weird moves.
I was gonna say he's rad.
But the thing is, he's a normal type Pokemon, which doesn't give him any advantages.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But yeah, he's cool. So like, if you fight like legendary Pokemon with him, he'll fucking just learn like, oh shit, fucking, he knows some weird move that only Darkrai knows.
Weird. Damn, he's kicking the shit out of you.
Yeah, he's pretty strong.
You only got one hit on him.
I'm gonna use.
You better give him that sweet dump.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Cool.
I'll give him some dump action.
Hang in there, dump.
Just a little bit more dump.
That's called a dingleberry.
Hang in there. Water gun. Don't use it. Oh, tackle. Ah, it's so strong.
Wow.
Fucking Smeargle, you piece of shit artist Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
What will dump do?
I'm gonna give a potion to Flug, and then I'll just use Flug for the rest of
Cool.
it. I have a feeling I'm just gonna use Flug for the rest of this fucking playthrough.
Seems like it.
No! See, okay, if we were doing a Nuzlocke run of this...
What the fuck are you talking about?
People have been requesting a Nuzlocke. Do you know what that is?
No, what's it mean?
Okay, so the idea is that, like, the Pokemon aren't fainting, they're dying.
Oh god.
So, when a Pokemon dies, you just have to get rid of it. And that's what a Nuzlocke playthrough is.
That's brutal.
Yeah. So, like...
That must take forever.
Yeah, so you really have to fucking... son of a bitch. You really have to,
Could you imagine how intense this would be if they were dying?
Yes, exactly. That's why a Nuzlocke is fun to watch. Because there's so many more stakes.
Huh.
So yeah, if we were doing a Nuzlocke, this would have been a fucking nightmare.
Nice. Yes, you have emerged victorious. I wanted you to win. Therefore, I win too. Like, no, fucking don't play that game. Oh, next time on Game Grumps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bye.
Where the fuck is my pen? There it is. I found it.
Probably the same way place my is, you know what I mean? Put those two words together and see what happens.